Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to JT's Vintage Card Room. I am at my cabin in the woods of Pennsylvania on a lake where I have about an acre of property. I have some footage from the lake, including some fishing that I had done. I did pick up a couple of cards, though, and I wanted to show those. One in particular I'm really proud to own. Um, and I figured I'll show the cards first for those of you that only want to see cards. And then we'll show some video of the lake and some fish that I caught. So hope you enjoy the video. A little bit about something more than just baseball cards, which life is more than just about baseball cards. So this is my other passion. So let's start with the cards, like I said. First, I got this is from the REA auction. I'm working on these E90-1 American Caramel cards. And this is one of the ones that I needed, Eddie Collins. Really nice shape for a 4. It's one of the older slips grades, but I think it would hold up with today's standards as a 4. It's pretty well centered. It's got some really nice color and registration. It's just a really nice card. So I might have overpaid a little bit on this, after buyer's premium and tax and such. These cards do tend to get pretty expensive, but I feel pretty comfortable that this is a pretty good 4. And when you're talking about 100-year-old cards, nothing is ever cheap. The next one, I have a desire to have probably about 15, maybe 20 cards, I should say, from the 1800s, so 19th century. And this is one I didn't have, and I'm really excited to have it. And it's up there in my opinion. It's in tremendous shape for a card that's 135 years old, 140 years old, 140, 130, whatever it is. It's old. It's an old card. But here it is. It's Sliding Billy Hamilton. There's probably not a lot of people out there who know who he is. Those of you who do know that he's a Hall of Famer. He is, or was, the all-time leader in steals career-wise until Lou Brock broke it, and then, of course, Rickey Henderson broke that record as well. He had, I think, 4 seasons of over 100 stolen bases in a season. He is still the all-time leader in a single-season runs record with 198, I believe. I really should check those stats, but I'm pretty sure it's 198. And a lifetime career batting average of .344, which I believe puts him in the top 10 all time. So this is just not an everyday blah Hall of Famer. This is, in my opinion, a high-end Hall of Famer. And this is from 1895. This is the Mayo Cut Plug card. This is my first Mayo, and I'm very excited to have it. Normally, I don't get cards this highly graded for cards this old. It just becomes too expensive, but I felt like this one was a deal I really couldn't pass up on. It was certainly not cheap, but I am very happy to add this to my collection. So, Sliding Billy Hamilton, look him up. There's a lot of video out there if you just Google him on YouTube. Or I should say, Google him. Search YouTube, and you'll find stuff on Sliding Billy Hamilton. So I was first introduced. Shout out to my buddy Pat, the captain. He is the one who introduced me to Sliding Billy Hamilton because I too did not really know much about him. And as I get further and further down this rabbit hole of pre-war, well, this is 19th century, so we're even going further than that. I am learning more and more about these guys, and thank you, Pat, for introducing me to Sliding Billy Hamilton. My bank account may not like it, but I'm glad I have him. So I'm going to put Billy aside. I am going to switch gears and show you some video about the other part of my life that I enjoy so much, which is my time in my Northeast Pennsylvania home right on the lake. Enjoy. And before I go, always remember, we're only trading paper for cardboard. Do it responsibly. And there's been a lot of talk about that lately. Some people don't do it responsibly. Make sure you pay your bills first. Make sure you save for retirement and your children's education, all that other stuff. And then when you still have money left over, discretionary income, then, only then, should you be buying baseball cards. But in the end, it's just trading paper for cardboard. Enjoy your day. Cabin, sweet cabin. This is where I come to relax and unwind. Northeast PA. My other hobby is fishing. It's what I do pretty much in most of my spare time. This is the cove to the right of my property, and the lake goes out to the right and then again to the left. The lake is about 235 acres. Great fishing lake. Let me get a better. There's the house. Great screened in porch to have a cigar. Nice IPA to go with the cigar. In fact, had one last night with my wife. These are blueberry bushes, wild blueberry bushes. Some extra boats. Yeah, this is it for me. This is as good as it gets. This is the boat. It's a very old Nitro, but it's in really good shape. This is a non-motorboat lake, so there is only a trolling motor on the back, which you can see there. And then of course the trolling motor on the front. So when I'm not collecting baseball cards, this is what I like to do. And somewhere sprinkled in there, in between all of that, is work. And work gets in the way a little too much sometimes. Here's the left side of the lake. I'm primarily a largemouth and smallmouth bass fisherman. There are some pickerel in this lake, some calico, and perch. Actually some very nice big perch in here. Some grow to as much as a pound, which is pretty good for a perch, and obviously sunfish. But I focus for and fish mainly for largemouth bass. We're headed towards the other side of the lake, which is where the beach is. I don't go to the beach too often. They actually import sand from New Jersey to our beach, and they rake it every day. They do a nice job here in this community. Okay, well, this is one of two that I've caught so far. Nothing huge. Maybe it's a pound, maybe. There are some big ones out there, though. Let's get them back in. Always catch and release. Hoping for 3+ pounders. I've caught as big as 7 out of here. A couple of 5-pounders, a bunch of 4s. But it's a perfect day. Cloudy. Probably about 65 degrees. Light breeze. Great day for fishing. Okay, this is number 5. Unfortunately, this is probably the biggest one so far today. He's about 2 pounds. Nothing big, but still pretty cool. And there he goes. Okay, that's going to end the fishing day. This is me coming back. Ended up with 6 fish overall. The biggest was that 2-pounder that we caught for the day. This is just a quick look at the lake as we work our way around. There's the boat. Yeah, beautiful day. Clouds are dissipating. Looks like sun's starting to come out. And it's going to be a beautiful day. But I am getting hungry for lunch, so I'm headed in.